Okay, welcome everybody. It looks like we are ready to get started. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. Tonight's presentation, we are talking about food as medicine. And what a wonderful topic. It is absolutely one of my favorite things to talk about. My name is Rachel Joy, and I'll introduce myself a little bit later. But let's just jump right into the material here. I don't want to waste any time. I've got lots to cover. So, let's get to it. Okay. So I am Rachel. As I said, my name, I am a holistic health and wellness coach. Just as a quick introduction about who I am and why are you sitting here listening to me. I'm so grateful, first of all, that you have taken the time to come to listen to me tonight. So I want to make sure that I don't waste your time and that you have a good understanding of why this time will be well spent. So as I mentioned, I'm a holistic health and wellness coach. I'm certified in plant-based nutrition, certified clinical exercise physiologist, and a certified personal trainer. And what is it that I love to do? Well, my mission and goal in this life is to help you love yourself healthy, eat, move, and live well. And I also help many people build a rocket wellness business from home. So we'll talk a little bit about that today as well. Now, Hippocrates said, "Let food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food." And yet, where have we gone wrong? And the question is why is this so important? Why is nutrition and a healthy lifestyle so important? And we're going to talk about that quite a bit tonight. Well, the reason why it is so important is because we are unhealthy as a whole in our human society, unfortunately. Here are some grim statistics. 1 in 4 will die of heart disease. This was as of 2015. So some of these statistics are a little bit older. So that actually might be different now, but 1 in 4 will die of heart disease. And we're seeing a lot more heart disease issues coming up in our modern world. 1 in 2 women and 1 in 3 men will die of cancer. 1 in 3 will have diabetes by 2050. These are grim statistics. And we also have an obesity and chronic disease epidemic. Some of the statistics, Canadian statistics, 60% of Canadian men and 54% of Canadian women are overweight or obese, and 30% of children are overweight or obese. Where have we gone wrong? Well, let's start with a few. Number one, environmental toxins in our world are increasing. We've got pollution in our world, water contaminants, pesticides, prescriptions, over-the-counter drugs, various chemicals that have been used, skincare products, hair care products, and plastics. These toxins are also detrimental to our health and our body, causing a lot of problems. Our food quality is also decreasing. More than 50% of what Americans eat is processed. We've got preservatives, we've got flavor enhancers, different emulsifiers, synthetic vitamins, growth hormones, genetically modified organisms, less nutrition in our food, pesticides, trans fats, artificial colors, and the list goes on. The Guardian in 2001 said broccoli can lose 50 to 80% of its key nutrients even before you purchase it. Wow, isn't that crazy? Okay. Health is the first form of wealth. So invest in yourself by eating whole, unprocessed food. Such great words to live by. Now, let's go into a little bit of science here. Okay. We're going to talk about, because we're talking about nutrition, let's get into nutrition. So we are going to start with our macronutrients, which most of you are probably familiar with. These are our protein, carbohydrates, and our fat. Let's break these down quickly, just a little bit. Well, proteins, what are they for? Well, proteins make enzymes in our body that help with digestion and various other things in our body. Proteins help protect and build our DNA. They help build antibodies, and they also help to repair and cover muscle and connective tissue. Now, there's some complete plant-based sources of protein, which a lot of people don't recognize. A lot of people know, yes, of course, you can get your protein from your animal products. But did you know there are various sources of plant-based sources which are complete proteins? That means all the amino acids are available in these foods. And this includes quinoa, your various soy products, tofu, tempeh, edamame, buckwheat, and amaranth. Then we've got our carbohydrates. Now, carbohydrates are my favorite food group. And so many people have given these carbohydrates such a bad name, unfortunately. But they're simple, complex, and fibrous carbohydrates. And carbohydrates are where our body gets its energy from. And it's often the simple carbohydrates that have given carbohydrates a bad name. So, simple carbohydrates include all the junk foods and the sugars that you see here, but they also do include our fruit sugars, which of course is good. Then we've got our complex carbohydrates, which do include things like your sweet potatoes, your whole grains, and your veggies. And of course, because there's fiber in your complex carbohydrates and fruit, that is also a really great source of carbohydrates for the gut and to help keep things moving. Then we have got fat. We've got saturated fat, which comes from animal products and coconut. We've got unsaturated fat, which are nuts, seeds, avocados. And we've got our omegas, which come from algae, sea buckthorn, and flax. And we'll talk about those in a little while. And fat is good for our heart, brain, and our joints and our skin as well. Now let's switch to our micronutrients. Micronutrients include your vitamins, your minerals, and your antioxidants. These, in my opinion, are way more important. So your macronutrients really give you energy to move. That's your food that's being digested. And the micronutrients are the smaller particles that come out of the food that really nourish the body. Now we've got minerals. They are inorganic materials. They hold the chemical structure and are easily supplied to the body. Those are things like your iron, your calcium, selenium, magnesium, all those sorts of things. Then we've got our vitamins. Vitamins are considered organic materials. They are broken down quite easily by heat, air, and acid. There's fat soluble vitamins and water soluble vitamins. Fat soluble vitamins are A, D, E, and K, and they basically require fat in the body to be transported and used. Water soluble vitamins need water. Then we've got our antioxidants. These ones are my favorite of the micronutrients. And our antioxidants help fight free radicals and prevent cell oxidation. The word oxidation basically means breakdown or death of a cell. So we want to make sure that our body is flooded full of antioxidants so that we can prevent that. You know, people are spending trillions of dollars every year for face creams and different treatments to look young, when really we need to look young from the inside out and get as many antioxidants as we can to prevent that cell breakdown and death. Here's just a nice visual of the oxidative stress process. So oxidative stress is kind of our bad news. It causes the aging and disease, like you see on the left-hand side of this apple. So once the apple's been cut, the oxygen in the air and the toxins in the air start to break it down. But on the right side, the good news is once antioxidants are added, so in this picture, the lemon, which is a very potent antioxidant in the fruits and other vegetables, protect the cells from oxidative stress or protect it from breaking down. So what do we need? We need more antioxidants. Now, we're going to do a little bit of activity. Now, if you feel like moving, you can. You can stand up out of your chair or off the couch, and I want you to stand until you answer no to any of these questions. Now, if you don't feel like standing, that's fine. Maybe get out a piece of paper and a pen, and I want you to keep track of how many times you say yes and how many times you say no. The goal for this activity is to make sure you're saying yes more than you're saying no. So are you ready? Okay. Question number one. Oh, I went the wrong way. Question number one. Do you read food labels on everything you eat? And I mean everything. So basically, this question is, do you know what you are eating? Do you know what you are putting in your body? And we can go over these at the end of the presentation. So write this down. Number two, do you eat a minimum of 7 to 13 servings of fresh fruits and veggies every single day? Now, of course, that's servings, but I'm going to add on to that. Do you eat at least a variety of 7 to 13 servings of fruits, of 7 to 13 different fruits and vegetables each day? Number three, do you drink at least half your body weight in pounds in ounces per day? So essentially, that means take your body weight in pounds, cut it in half. That's how many ounces per day you need to drink minimum. Are you doing that? Number four, do you exercise or move your body at least 30 minutes every single day? This does not mean high intensity exercise every day. It just means, are you walking? Are you doing yoga? Are you working out? Are you doing any of those things to move your body at least 30 minutes per day? Number five, do you have a bowel movement at least 2 times a day? Now, this can be kind of an uncomfortable subject for a lot of people, but it is so critical because having a bowel movement twice a day shows that you're getting enough fiber and your body flow is good. Number six, do you sleep 7 to 8 hours per night? Restful sleep has been shown to have so many benefits, and 7 to 8 hours sleep is essential. Now, number seven, did you know that chronic inflammation causes cardiovascular diseases, bone, muscular, and skeletal diseases, chronic inflammatory disease, neurological disorders, diabetic complications, metabolic disorder complications, and cancer? So the question is, did you know that chronic inflammation in the body leads to chronic disease? So how did you do? Hopefully you did okay. And again, we'll talk about this at the end of the presentation, and I would love to know how you did. All right, let's keep it going. So let's focus on fruits and vegetables. Here's why. Experts agree that most diseases are preventable with good nutrition and eating a variety of fruits and veggies because, as you learned already, they are full of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. They are an essential part of healthy nutrition. That's why the news isn't that fruits and vegetables are good for you. It's that they're so good for you, they essentially could save your life. Now, according to the CDC in 2015, only 1 in 10 adults consume enough fruits and vegetables daily. And it would be interesting to know if that has changed over the last few years. Now, ideally, we need the recommended baseline servings is 7 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables each day. And if you are an athlete or more, actually recommended to have even up to 25 or more. Oh, I'm sorry, but who can eat that? No one can. I know I can't. Okay. And it's so important to have that. And they also say that for really great gut health, we also need a variety, which unfortunately most of us are not getting. So, why do we need so many servings? Well, the produce, unfortunately, nowadays is picked before its peak ripeness. So, you get the green bananas in the stores, you get the hard fruit that hasn't even ripened yet. And unfortunately, once fruit and vegetables have been picked, the nutrition no longer comes from the plant. It's transported thousands of miles. I remember looking once at lemons and they came from South Africa. I'm thinking, is there any nutritional value left in this? 90% of Americans don't eat enough servings, as we learned already, and most people don't eat enough variety. So, yes, we need more. Now, the unfortunate part is that most people are grabbing for multivitamins in order to kind of make up for this gap in nutrition. And the sad part about it is that, the majority, they say, even the statistics say 70% of Americans are trying to fill the gaps with a multivitamin. But a multivitamin only has a few isolated nutrients. So on the left-hand side is a supplement fact. Okay. Now notice there's maybe a handful, maybe two handfuls of isolated ingredients in there, as opposed to an apple, which has over 10,000 phytonutrients that all work in synergy. So that would be the label on the right hand side. And so many of these phytonutrients we don't aren't even known by scientists today. There's so many that are just working together to really make us healthy. And unfortunately, more and more research is being done on isolated vitamins, and they're saying that they actually do cause more harm than good. So, what do we do? Well, I'm going to share with you what I do. Now, about 10 years ago, I was sitting at an event and a lady started talking. And at about that same time in my career and in my life, I was working with clients. I was a personal trainer. I was working morning and night. Every day I would go home and I would need a nap. I was exhausted. I was dealing with my clients, trying to help them eat better, eat more fruits and vegetables, helping them juice and do smoothies. And it was costing them a lot of money. It's messy and it's time consuming. And I literally was just like, oh, please send me something that makes it easy for people. So I'm sitting there listening to this lady talk, and she starts talking about nutrition. And I'm going to be perfectly honest. I actually kind of shut down and rolled my eyes, and I thought, oh, another gimmick, another weight loss gimmick or a nutrition gimmick. And then she started talking whole food nutrition, fruits and vegetable servings. And I'm like, and gut health. And my ears just perked up. And I thought, oh, this gal is speaking my language. So I knew I had to go talk to her. So I started talking to her after, and I learned about these amazing fruits and vegetables in a capsule. I looked at the research, which I'll share with you today, and I was hooked. Now, let me get you started just to give you an introduction here. I want you just to watch this short little video. And the reason why I want you to watch this video about this amazing product, which I'll talk about after, is because I think it does a really good job of explaining what it is. And, hopefully you're as wowed by watching this video as I was when I was listening to this lady speak. So I'll be back in a few minutes.
When it comes to our health, diet is at the center of everything. And fruits and vegetables need to be at the center of our diets. I'm here today to tell you more about Juice Plus, whole food-based fruit and vegetable capsules that have given thousands of people a jump start to better diets and better health. We all know we need to eat lots of fruits and vegetables, half our plate at every meal, and we need to eat a wide variety too. But for most of us, even on our very best days, it's hard to do that. And that's where Juice Plus comes in. Juice Plus is whole food nutrition from 20 fruits and vegetables, 30 if you count the berry blend, that bridges the gap between what we should eat and what we actually do eat every day. I say whole food because it is food, concentrated to deliver a powerful nutritional punch in a few small capsules. We harvest the produce at just the right time to ensure the nutrition is at its peak. Freeze the produce to lock in that nutrition, and then, sort of pulverize everything, peels and all, into a pulp to unlock that nutrition and concentrate it. The peel is really important because, let's take an orange, for example. There's more vitamin C gram for gram in the peel than in the fruit itself. And if you're like me, you don't usually eat the peel. We dry that pulverized pulp, peels and all, at carefully controlled temperatures to protect the nutrients from damage. Then blend it into Juice Plus fruit, vegetable, and berry powders, delivered to you in plant-based capsules or chewables. And we do all of this at state-of-the-art freezing, drying, blending, and manufacturing facilities. Juice Plus checks all the boxes. It's 100% plant-based and 100% vegan, even the capsules themselves. It's made entirely from non-GMO ingredients, it's gluten-free, and it's third-party NSF certified, independently confirming that what's on the label is really in the product. Juice Plus is supported by over 20 years of independent clinical research, conducted at prestigious hospitals and universities around the world, showing the benefits of Juice Plus on heart health, lung health, obesity, the immune system, even our DNA. There have been more than 35 studies and counting on Juice Plus, published in leading medical and scientific journals, making it easily the most researched branded nutritional product ever. And get this, if you're a parent or a grandparent or even an aunt or uncle, you can get Juice Plus free for a child by enrolling in our special program for families. This is our way to get Juice Plus into the hands of more families and encourage healthier eating habits for the next generation. Juice Plus also offers other whole food-based products that help you jumpstart and maintain a healthier lifestyle. Juice Plus complete shake mixes make it easy to replace unhealthy calories with a healthy shake or a smoothie. Mix with other helpful ingredients to start your day, or enjoy at lunch, or as an afternoon pick-me-up. Complete is rich in plant-based sources of protein and fiber and contains an entire range of whole food-based ingredients, different from those in Juice Plus capsules or chewables. And Juice Plus Complete bars are another tasty way to replace unhealthy calories with healthier ones. Juice Plus Omega Blend offers a unique whole food blend of 5 different omega fatty acids: 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. What also makes Juice Plus Omega Blend so unique is it's a 100% plant-based omega product. We bypass the middle fish and go straight to the fish's source, the algae. And last but not least, there's Tower Garden by Juice Plus, a vertical aeroponic home growing system that lets you grow your own fresh fruits and vegetables year round, indoors or out. We're proud that our Juice Plus products have been that one simple change that's helped jumpstart thousands of people to better diets and better health. We bet they can do the same for you.
Yay! So I hope you enjoyed that. So let me talk a little bit about the one simple change that I made. So as soon as I learned about this amazing product that you guys just learned and heard about, I was so excited and I couldn't wait to get started. So as you can see in this picture, there is so many different fruits and vegetables in just the trio blend that every single day you get the nutritional essence of each one of these fruits and vegetables in your bloodstream. And, you know, trying to buy all of these fruits and vegetables and eating them every day is almost impossible. So it's such a great way to get it. In the video, she also talked about the plant-based omegas. So 100% plant-based, we're adding the algae oil, the sea buckthorn, and so many other oils that just give you such an array of health benefits, especially for the heart, the brain, the joints, the skin, and the eyes. Those are your healthy omega fats that we need every single day. And then, of course, the complete shakes. This is probably one of my absolute favorites as well because it tastes amazing. And I've had numerous clients come to me and ask me about this product because, again, they know how picky I am. They know that I've got some gut issues. And so it's really important for me to nourish my guts as well. So this one tastes better than any plant-based shake I have ever had. And trust me, I've tried them, probably all of them. And it's the only one that doesn't give me a stomach ache after. And what I love about this one specifically is that it is made with complete protein sources, very safe, full, whole soybean or edamame bean, as well as other plant-based protein sources as well. Remember, I talked about how quinoa and amaranth and soy are all complete proteins. Well, they're all in there, as well as different proteins such as pea protein, rice, your healthy mushrooms, different sprouts like broccoli, radish, and alfalfa, giving you that really pure nutrition. So Juice Plus, as we say, is not about treating or curing a specific condition or disease. It's just simply really healthy plant-based nutrition. And it's highly concentrated just to deliver a big nutritional punch every single day. And best of all, it's supported by over 20 years of independent clinical research. Now, let's talk a little bit about, when you're trying to diet or exercise to lose weight. Now, the reason why I've kind of thrown this picture in where I have is because I think it's really important when we're talking nutrition is to understand why we want to flush our body with this amount of nutrition. Well, first of all, our body, especially if we're carrying a few extra pounds, it's usually because we have a lot of impurities and toxins in the body. And when we try to diet and exercise without proper nutrition, you might lose the weight, but you expose the toxin, your vital organs, to the toxins that the fat has just released, because the fat encapsulates the toxins to help protect the organs. Then what happens? Because the body is really there to protect you and make sure you stay safe and survive. So guess what? That weight comes back on. But when we work on losing weight and we've cleansed our body and flushed our body with all this great whole food nutrition, shedding the fat, shedding the toxins is easy. And then you keep that long-term weight loss. Now, remember, I just want to remind you, it's not about being skinny. It's about being healthy. And I always like to say that healthy is the new skinny. So really, Juice Plus is just about bridging the gap between what you're probably eating versus what you should be eating. It's not a replacement for your food, but it is a way to actually bridge that gap. So really important opportunity. You know, there's so much research out there and the independent research. And when I started reading the studies, I was blown away at the results. I mean, the results that are actually found have been studied specifically on the product, not just individual ingredients in the product. And that is key to know. So it really contributes to cardiovascular wellness. Most people who start taking this product within 4 months see an improved markers in their blood work. It supports a healthy inflammatory response, which means it helps to protect that inflammation from getting out of control. It supports a healthy quality of life. Some of the other studies have shown that it supports healthy cholesterol. It impacts in a healthy way the gut microbiome and digestive health because the products are prebiotics, which means it's food for the probiotics. It supports healthy lung function, and I've seen this time and time again. I have had clients who have quit smoking after taking Juice Plus, and I truly believe it's because their lungs started to heal. Supports healthy skin and gums. My gums used to bleed all the time, and they don't anymore. My skin was used to be bad. I used to get little, blemishes all over, and it's so much better now. It's been clinically shown to support the immune system, which so many of us need now, helps maintain healthy DNA, reduces oxidative stress, which we already talked about. It's that breakdown of cellular tissue. It's quickly absorbed by the body, and also has been shown, especially that omega, to support key cognitive processes. And of course, the Tower Garden, my absolute favorite. You can grow produce on your patio or indoors all year long using less water, less space. You can grow more, grow it faster. You know where it's coming from, so it's safe, nutritious, and it tastes good. If you want to learn more about Tower, let me know. So the question is, if food is medicine, where are you getting your food? And then the other question is, how much is it costing you? Because that's a huge concern nowadays, is the cost. And Juice Plus is affordable. I always put the cost of Juice Plus into my grocery budget because it is groceries to me. I don't buy as much lettuce anymore or perishable foods because often they taste gross, especially in the winter, and they go bad. Now, the fruit, vegetable, and berry blend is about $3.33 Canadian per day, about $100 a month. Kids get it for free in our Healthy Starts program. The omega is about $38 a month. And the Juice Plus Complete shakes are about $3.25 per serving. And that is actually significantly less as compared to other high quality plant-based nutrition or plant-based shakes. So my question for you is, are you ready to get started? And if you are, please feel free to email me at rjowellness@gmail.com or the person, or connect with the person who invited you. But if you do email me, I'm going to gift you, for just coming to this session today, if you're interested, the Revolution Recipes Volumes 1 to 4 cookbook. It's a great cookbook and a place where you can get started. But if you're ready to get started on the product or the Tower Garden today, please shoot me a message and I'd be happy to send you some more information or even book a call with you to go over what would this look like for you? What is the best way for you to get started? I always love to work with people one-on-one to make sure that you're getting exactly what you need. I always say that the choice is yours, that we always have a choice. And, we always have, in certain situations, a few choices. So in this case, you can choose to do nothing and stay where you are, no problem. You don't need to change anything. You can choose to get started with the products, or you can also choose to join the mission, which I'm going to talk a little bit about that and how you can not only change your life, but other people's lives and join the mission to inspire healthy living around the world. Now, the gig economy is here to stay. What does the gig mean? It means a side gig, something that you can do. So many people don't have job security. And I actually just heard from a lady speak last night who said she was grateful to have her second plan B side gig, which was Juice Plus, because she would never be able to afford her quality of life right now. And her side gig, her plan B, turned into a plan A, which is pretty cool. So for the younger people, or those of you looking to free up time to do the things that you love, side gig, little bit of extra money is such a great way to do it. If you're a mom, maybe you want to stay home with your kids and just asking and praying for a way to help you. Maybe this is it. Baby boomers, this could be a great new way to retire and have a little extra income coming in when you no longer need to work. And everyone can use a little extra money, even if it's a couple of $100 a month. The business model on Juice Plus is very unique and it's very simple. It's only a $52 annual sign-up fee, which is easy. You can work from anywhere. You've already seen the products. You know that they're consumable and very easy to share. You can make a supplemental income, make just a little bit just to cover your product. Maybe it ends up being a part-time or full-time gig. But the great thing is you don't have to have any inventory. There's no overhead and there's no minimums. There's a business website and support, and commission levels are permanent. Now, at upper leadership levels, there's also an opportunity for investment bonuses and full health benefits package, which so many people have been grateful for. Now, you might be saying, oh, I don't like doing stuff like that because I don't like to sell stuff. And I always say to people, you're not selling anything. All you're doing is sharing something that's changing your life so that you can change someone else's life. Basically, just share as you live it. If you're a social media fan, you can get on there. If you're not, just share with your friends and family. You can share some of the tools and resources that Juice Plus has. But really, I always think of it this way. The amount of your earnings is a direct reflection of the number of people you're helping. And I heard a lady say that at a conference once, and it just blew me away. It changed my perspective when it came to thinking about the money that I was making with my business, because I thought, wow, I care about this and believe in this product 100%. I care and believe in this company 100%. Why wouldn't I share it? Basically, I am getting paid to share this with other people who I care about. It'd be no different than coming out of a movie and saying, oh my goodness, you got to go see that movie. The only difference is the movie theater doesn't pay you to share. So as you do more, you earn more. It's a very simple step-by-step process. I'm not going to go into the details here because you don't need to know the details. Everybody starts as a partner with their $52 sign up, and then you go from there. And of course, I'm happy to explain that to you if you're interested. Our partners, and that is me included, I love this opportunity. Some people are saying it's great to be in part of a community of like-minded people who support me. And I agree. I've met numerous friends in this community and continue to meet more. And it's so fun. Next lady says here, I get paid to share my story, be myself, and connect with people in a real way. It is so true. You get to share a gift. Another quote here says, I'm partnering with a 50-year-old company that is both stable and innovative. And the company actually this year is 53 years old. This is a very, very stable company. We're so blessed. It's not going anywhere. The next one, this mom here says, I get to stay home and be a parent and contribute to our household income. So many moms have found that. And I know that, the Juice Plus income has afforded me the opportunity to step away from a job that was no longer serving me. So it's definitely been great. And there's so many tools, and it's a very, very exciting opportunity. So again, the choice is yours. You can choose to just stay where you're at, or reach out to me and get started with the products, or join the mission. While you're changing your life, you can start and help to change other people's lives as well. So again, if you're ready to get started, shoot me a quick email, rjowellness@gmail.com, or contact the person who invited you here tonight. And I'd be happy to share more with you, seeing how this product and maybe even the opportunity to partner is going to be a good fit for you and your family. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. I'm going to stop the video and answer some questions for those of you who are here. Thank you so much, and I look forward to connecting with all of you very soon.